Hello, 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 hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube. Rich Gen X elsewhere, and it's time to continue with our playthrough of Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. You know, it's nice that we get a nice disturbing image like this in this game. Alright. Now, we found Soulsby. Watson! Oh, there you are, Watson. Thank you. So we left off, we finished the two side investigations. So this has to be the place, right? Oh, my. You know, Watson, I'd like to know how you did that, but...
Lad, is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet. Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
Do you still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Amma, my mother, she got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor.
Oh my.
Now I am in charge.
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
Don't go anywhere.
Interesting.
I miss Girves. Do you think he's okay?
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
Yeah, but... But... that shell, that's a clue. Alright. So, we have, something that's unique. And I'm certain... Sorry, sir. Our barmaid knows a little bit more, I think.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic up?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout, with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him.
We must go.
Oh, no. No chance of a pint, then.
Oh, in due time, Watson, in due time. But we have information. All right. All right, so we know who abducted him now. We have enough information. Ah, Dirty Summers is could be, yes. So we now know who his abductor is. Alright, gotta get back to this Colby. We know he's at the docks. You know, this is given a better feel for how dark it is. Thank you. I'm sure Watson's keeping up.
What are you gawping at?
Time to confront him.
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting on.
What makes you say that?
A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though.
Your calling card was found at the crime scene. That's enough to make you a suspect.
Yeah.
You cannot be serious.
Oh, I am quite serious, and don't call me Shirley.
It's true. And that's before mentioning your gold watch. It's brand new and awfully expensive for a customs officer. Clearly you have found yourself another source of income. I'm sure Scotland Yard will be delighted to investigate further.
All right, stop. Look, it's not as it seems. I did not partake in the kidnappings.
I'm all ears, Mr. Soulsby.
Yes.
Yes, I know Summers. He paid me to turn a blind eye to his business in the warehouse area. Just that. On my word.
You did not tell me which warehouse he used?
I do not recall, but I used red paint to mark unsupervised warehouses. Ought to be one of them.
What else can you say of Summers?
He is a regular at the Cursed Mermaid. Goes there with his crew almost every evening.
What for?
I don't know. I assumed just for a drink.
So now we gotta find this warehouse. Well, I already have a feeling I know what we're gonna find in that warehouse, but... back to the Cursed Mermaid.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting on?
I have nothing more to add, sir.
Oh, yes, you do.
Enough. I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings across London.
I'm not surprised. So what?
A customs officer, Roy Soulsby, testified that Summers was a regular here. You must know something about his business.
All I know is his drinks order.
If the lives of the missing do not concern you, then I would urge you to think about your unborn child.
Are you threatening me?
Nothing of the sort, but that doesn't mean that there won't be consequences for your silence. Everyone knows you happily served Summers and his crew. Should the police come knocking, you'll be the one going away. And none of us wish to see you raise a child behind bars. Now, spare yourself the trouble and tell me all you know.
Okay, okay. Summers hired my private room. I think he used it to recruit people, but I haven't seen him in a few days. He paid me cash, so I paid him no attention. Nor did I touch anything inside. Here's the key, go and do what you will. Just leave me out of it.
Okay. Well. Wrong door. Locked door. Where's the locked door? Oh, it's over on the other side. See, that's me being dumb.
hairs on the back of my neck stood up.
Job is to move crates in the warehouse area. Dirty Summers hires man in the pub's private room. Hiring notice. What's this?
5 shillings. That won't go far.
The Parker and Williams Company, Manchester, invoice 0212B. Date September 20th, 1882. Sold to Oscar Summers. Dirty Summers. High quality sailcloth packed in wooden crates. Quantity 50 crates. Total 50 pounds. Whoa.
Strange symbols. I don't recognize them.
Yeah, you may not recognize them. I swear they... Now we have something new that we can... Where is he? Hiring notice. That makes sense. In a warehouse holding sales. The abductees could still be inside the warehouse, which should be marked with red paint. Yeah, that one gives me the chills too.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
There.
What did you see of Summers' work here? He was recruiting people?
It was like the whole world came through my door. People of all creeds and colours, but always strong, always tall. They seemed like workers, or journeymen. Beyond that, there's not much more to tell. I took his money and let him be.
And this lasted how long?
Several weeks, I wager.
Okay.
Doesn't look like anything to me. Doesn't look like anything to me. Never heard of it. Doesn't look like anything to me.
Anything?
Have you been drinking? Have you been drinking? Doesn't look like anything to me. Have you been drinking? Doesn't look like anything to me. Have you been drinking? Doesn't look like anything to me. Doesn't look like anything to me.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
Oh. Well. Alright. Let's head off to the warehouse, my friend. Because we need to get to the bottom of this. fast travel to this point here. Four. Looking for a cross over the door, though. There we go. Well, that's it. Okay. There we go.
Planks were broken with force.
Well, there was an achievement. I didn't see anything. Right. Leave that guy alone. So we have the fence was broken by force, so let's check out this warehouse now.
Really, Holmes, this ought to be beneath you.
As my brother would say, it is for the greater good. The layers of rust will prevent any movement. Mold. That's why you don't leave sailcloth lying out. Good quality, but torn in many spots. This crank saw some use.
Interesting.
The scratches are fresh, left by something metallic.
Yeah? What's that?
There are a couple of marks on this end.
Mm-hmm. Ah. We're finding out stuff, Watson. Something up here. Here's the mechanism, and here's another one.
It's stuck. No one's used it in a very long time.
So that one's useless, but this one...
Well oiled and well maintained. Fit for a crank. I can't do it with my bare hands.
But we saw a crank, Holmes, I remember it. It was over here in this box.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
A hidden passage. Just as I expected.
Depart this location. Well, I pretty much
Wait
done
here,
everything.
Watson, and keep an eye on the doors. I'll scout the premises.
Will do. Be careful down there.
I think I pretty much got everything. Wow.
Wait. What's happening?
Whoa.
What is this place? Where am I?
Good question. I have no idea. What is this?
Strangely cold. Something is missing. This cannot have been under the port of London all along. Is it An illusion.
The only way forward is the abyss.
Only way forward is the abyss. Only way forward is the abyss. Phew, I didn't die.
I know. What the fuck is this?
It is icy cold and pulsating. My heart, be calm.
Yeah. That's what we're trying to do here, Holmes. Shit's got surreal. Interesting. Okay. I guess...
Now I am somewhere else. How?
That's fucked up. Lighthouse?
It's harder to breathe here. What is that?
I hate doing this.
Oh, no! This is unspeakably revolting.
Yeah. The fuck is that thing? This is effing. This is messed up, Sherlock. That lighthouse. Aha! close a second. That's fucked up. Whoa!
Head is already spinning. When will this end?
Yeah, I want to know that too.
There are 2 recesses.
Oh, this is just fucked up. Oh, God, what am I looking at? Okay.
The stench.
Oh, good Lord.
A strange stone. It almost feels alive.
This is fucked up. Ugh. Okay, we found one of them. Damn, this is just fucked up. Nothing in here.
On my head. What just happened?
Oh, I see. What? I didn't put that in there, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. So if I choose the wrong door... Nope. So that's not the one. There's 2 more. Wait, the door's open.
Oh, that is truly revolting.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Another one of these weird stones.
Frozen and pulsing almost like it has a heart.
So much more messed up than the original. All right. Alright. That was messed up.
Did I get out?
Oh my lord.
John?
John?
What is it, Holmes?
Watson!
Holmes, where are you?
Holmes, what happened?
Holmes? Holmes? Are you all right?
Fine. Watson, I'm fine, thank you for asking.
Fine? By Jove, you should have heard the way you called out my name.
It was just a game of shadows.
Game of Shadows. You do not...
I'm glad. This place gives me the chills. What are we dealing with?
Something that's finally interesting.
Cthulhu.
Cyanosis of the lips, marks on the neck. This man was strangled. His abdomen is severely bloated.
Dried mud crumbs. Needle prick.
Did you hear that, Watson?
I hear you.
Kiaranak, Flegethor, Lebumna, Siaha, Inguft.
That's just fucked up.
Finglui, Maglanafa, Cthulhu, Rilia, Waganagal, Fatagan.
What on earth?
How is that possible?
This box contained a narcotic substance, much like the one in Kimihia's brazier.
Mm-hmm.
This box contained a narcotic substance, much like the one in Kimihia's brazier.
Yeah.
Black Edelweiss Institute established 17-something.
Black Edelweiss.
It seems made for simple experiments. I wager they could not afford a better set.
This is by far very messed up.
Oh, potent. This sensor has more narcotic residues.
We're checking everything here.
A small bloodstain, but not serious. The strength it would take to carry this crate, let alone break it.
Bloodstained, torn fingernails.
Deep scratches left in a frenzy.
So we have another node point. Interesting.
Miserable food, mass-produced. I must have seen this one before. That explains my hallucinations. These clothes are missing buttons. They were forcefully removed.
What am I missing here?
These clothes are missing buttons. They were forcefully removed.
I'm missing something here, and I can't figure out what it is.
These clothes are missing buttons. They were forcefully removed.
Alright, what am I missing here? Aha! Here we are.
Dumpra, a staple of lecturemen's attire in Nepal. Gathered from dozens of people at the very least.
Was there something else I missed over here? Ah, another thing. United States of America.
An American passport. Amos Colby. Someone got their hands dirty painting this with blood.
Amos Colby. Northwood. Aha.
I've never seen a pattern like this before. Old blood stains. At least 24 pendants, all identical and made of tin.
What's this? Uh-huh.
Someone used mud to draw a cross in a rectangle. Why? These clothes were crudely cut off someone. An American, judging by the style. Fine rope work, cut by a finer blade.
There's one more point, however. So we have almost everything here. Whoa!
What on earth? It looks like the scribbling of madmen.
Oh, damn. Yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. I think that works.
Many people were brought to this place. Their abductors stripped off their clothes and discarded them in a pile. The prisoners were kept in a soporific trance by the use of narcotics. A few tried to resist, but alas, in vain. After a few days, everyone was stuffed in a crate and sent elsewhere. Only one captive was left behind. He was strangled to death on this altar.
What the hell is happening, Holmes?
Calm yourself.
Cannot be. What is it? Oh my God.
What the fuck? Oh my God, that was fucked up.
Please tell me we found all we needed to, Holmes.
I think we found a bit more than that.
Yet we have no clue as to where those people have been taken.
And that's where you're wrong, Watson. We have more than enough. I just need to connect the dots. How about you pack your suitcase in the meantime, my dear fellow? Just in case.
Wow. That was insane. That was insane. That was insane. That was insane. God, that was insane though and intense. All right. Who is the dead man on the altar? Unknown man on the altar. Amos Colby from the Nordwood End. Oh man, yeah, that's... Where have the abductors been sent to now? So, tin box with Edelweiss. Bingo. Black Edelweiss Institute, established in the 1700s. It lies somewhere in Switzerland. Great. All right. Oh, Gygax. Oh, okay. Now we have...
Dr. Watson,
How does a trip to Switzerland sound to you?
It sounds unexpected. What makes you think we should head there?
It's all about the box with narcotics and Mr. Colby's clue, the cross inside a rectangle. Put two and two together, add a dash of research, and what do you get? The Black Edelweiss Institute in Interlaken, Switzerland. If we hurry, we can still catch tonight's train.
Well, and that completes the second chapter. Well, we'll start the third chapter here. Then we'll save the game just after we start it.
As grateful as I have been for your company, Dr. Watson, I'm afraid you shall have to investigate Edelweiss alone.
Hello? Mr. Holmes, I fear you overestimate my abilities.
Nonsense. You are a military man, a bastion of British courage.
I'm no such thing. As a doctor, I avoided most combat, save for one dreadful day. My troop was ambushed in a village, with innocents caught in the crossfire. Too many to help.
The man with the rosary. He was one of them.
A translator, yes. We were trapped. 6 soldiers and myself. I thought it was the end. But Lieutenant Paget refused to go quietly. The men prepared for a final stand. I rose to follow, but Paget shook his head. He told me to run. That I had other men to save. They charged, and I fled through the rear. So you see, Mr. Holmes, I am a coward.
No.
The logic seems inescapable.
Yes.
I wouldn't say you're a
You,
coward.
a surgeon by trade, would have been perfectly useless in that conflict.
What? No.
And how many men have you helped since? Ailments eased, troubles tended?
No more than a handful. Truth be told, I have become somewhat of a recluse.
How many people could you help with 30 years ahead of you? Dozens? Hundreds? Paget was correct. You can cease your self-recrimination.
Holmes, I don't know what to say.
I would start with, I am Dr. John Watson, may I look around?
You just gotta love how they set these up.
The Edelweiss staff will doubtless be eager to show off their facility to a fellow physician. I have already taken the liberty of sending a letter on your behalf to request a visit.
And what of you?
I shall be pursuing other avenues. Should you see anything troublesome or improper, simply notify the local authorities. Otherwise, try a little analysis yourself. You know my methods. Apply them.
Oh, God. Ugh. Chapter 3. The Mountains of Madness. Appropriate. Edelweiss Institute. And this is where we're going to save the game. Because this is where we'll pick it up next time. If you made this far in the playthrough, put in the comments we found Cthulhu. no, we found Cthulhu, or at least a statue. But next time around, we will investigate more of this place. No, we'll start investigating this place. And if you played the original, you know in the original, we found Moriarty here. Will we find him again? I don't know. That's why I say this is a reboot. If we find Moriarty there, that's a different story. However, until next time, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. I invite you to subscribe to the channel and check out all the other playthroughs I'm working on. They premiere daily at 3 p.m. in a 2-week cycle. Besides this, I'm working my way through Descent, working my way through Vampire, working my way through the BioShock franchise, currently on BioShock, working my way through the Assassin's Creed franchise, both for the channel and for the podcast games my mom found. Channel, I'm working on a Assassin's Creed 2. However, for the podcast, I'm on Assassin's Creed 3 at the time of this recording. I'm also working my way through the through Control, working my way through the Indiana Jones franchise, currently on Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. I'm also working my way through the Shantae series, currently on Shantae Half Genie Hero, and a bunch of others that premiere at 3 p.m. in that 2-week cycle. Also, 10 a.m. daily, I have videos premiering every week. Sundays are the Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3 Remastered. Mondays is Alone in the Dark 2024. Tuesdays is a fic reading. Wednesday is one of the first 7 Final Fantasies. Thursday is Dead by Daylight. Friday is a fighting game, ladder story mode. And Saturday is a retrospective for a game or series I've beaten story mode on. So until next time, I would like you all to take care and have fun. Bye all.